Hey, it's Paul Ingram. Welcome back to Kali Center. Today we're going to be covering the Kali Center method of our Abakada, or our alphabet, our ABCs, the very beginning of the striking patterns that we use in our arranged curriculum. And this Abakada, this drill, covers the basic 7 cutting techniques and the basic 3 thrusting techniques off of the open striking method, which is basically striking off of the X. Now you can work this preferably with a training bolo, being that this is a blade fighting system, blade fighting art, but you can also work it with the stick because, as always in Kali, at least here at Kali Center, the skill transfers. Let's go ahead and jump right into our basic Abakada drill or exercise. So this is the very beginning in the striking for what we refer to as our minor level curriculum, which is all based off of the open striking or striking off of the X that we teach here at Kali Center. So we're going to go and get into our lead, our right lead position, and I want you to just have a pretty neutral kind of position right here. We don't have to get too fancy on where we're at as far as the footwork goes, in the feet position and everything, because we're just focusing on the basic open strikes of the weapon. So from here, we're going to start off, we're going to strike down our forehand downward diagonal, which is our angle 1. Then we're going to come through with the backhand downward diagonal, which is the angle 2. We come up the diagonal on the forehand side, which is our angle 3, and then up the diagonal on the backhand side, which is the angle 4. So you commonly see this, right? Our X striking patterns, 1, 2, 3, and 4 angles. We do a lot of this here at Kali Center in the minor level curriculum because we do a lot of training off of that, which sets us up later on for the advanced degrees training, which then we go into different striking patterns. But from here we go into number 5, which is the forehand horizontal cut. Number 6 is the backhand horizontal cut, and then number 7 is the vertical cut. So this covers the 7 cutting techniques. Let's take a look at that again. We have downward, number 1, backhand downward, angle 2, upward diagonal forehand on the angle 3, upward backhand diagonal is the angle 4, forehand horizontal is the angle 5, backhand horizontal is the angle 6, and then our vertical cut is the angle 7. Whether that is coming down on the forehand or on the backhand side, we still refer that as an angle 7, which is the 7th cut. And then we go into the thrust right there. Our first thrust being the center line thrust, the second thrust being the backhand thrust, and then the third and final thrust being the forehand thrust. Now these are not the tactical positions. We go into that stuff later on, but we're understanding how to divide the body, and we're looking at the basic angles of diagonals, horizontals, and verticals. And we're learning the basics of either a forehand strike, a backhand strike, or a center line type of strike. So we're learning a lot of different sets of principles within this Abakada drill. So let's go over the whole thing here. We have our 1, our 2, up on the 3, up on the 4, across the horizontal on 5, backhand horizontal on 6, cut down the vertical on 7, thrusting to the center line on the 8, backhand thrust on the 9, and then a forehand thrust on the 10. Let me go and show you this from another angle right here, a couple different angles, and then we can go ahead and rep it out together. Training with the bolo, or the training bolo, is going to help give you that proper blade edge presentation on the cuts. And then understanding, as we can go into more detail inside the online school, on the angulation of the blade on the different thrusts and the different positions for that. But we want to be able to transfer that skill over to the stick, so let's go ahead and rep it out at least twice with the stick so that way you can see it. At Kali Center, this drill is actually very, very important. We build the entire minor level curriculum off of this basic Abakada that takes you into the attacks, it takes you into the counters, which then will lead into the different forms and striking or attack sets later on as we go through the different advanced degrees. And we start transferring across the different categories or areas of Kali. So work this one out, gives you a little bit more of a Kali Center flavor to kind of how we start organizing things and how we start training things. I'm going to be sharing some of that going forward here on the YouTube channel, and I'm still going to have some fun sharing some other FMA backgrounds and stuff like that that I've learned over the years as well. But I do want to, from time to time, give you a little bit more of a taste in the Kali Center direction of training. And as always, if you want to advance your training with us here at Kali Center, check out the online school over at KaliCenter.com. You'll find the link down in the description below. If you need a pair of rattan sticks, or you're looking for a good high quality training bolo, also you can visit our store. Also, the link is in the description below. And I'll catch you back here next time for our next Kali training. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. All right, I'm out.